Hello everybody, welcome to your daily pop of positivity. I'm so excited. I just started my day with lots of ease and grace and quiet and a lovely fire chant where I lit one of my candles and I put a lot of loose sage in it, and I loved it. It created a really cool kind of, like, if you were over on IG, a really like gorgeous, rich, big flame, and I was able to really relax and meditate in that. So let's see what our cards are today for our daily pop. I love the Enlightenment card. You know, this says positive changes are coming. You are lightening up. You are feeling buoyant and free. Your connection to spirit is deepening. Old beliefs about who you are and what you deserve in life are falling away, replaced by incredible new paths. That's my cat walking all over everything. And each day we can start this renewal process, this enlightenment process, by reaching for things that inform us, that lift us, that bring us to a higher vibration. All sorts of things can be brought into this. Music helps me with this. I love like Gregorian chants. I love the megahertz music. I love uplifting, because basically for me it's what I pay attention to and bring into my orbit that changes my vibration, that lets more enlightenment and understanding coming in. I'm constantly listening to new readers, new speakers, TED Talks, spiritualists, things that help me just grow and create this unlimited sense of you can learn new things every day and lift yourself and come out of any kind of funk or lower vibration, right? Oftentimes it happens, we have to reinitiate a new energy into our sphere. Say we're just talking to somebody that's very complainy, very negative. It can start to direct us in that, and then we have to just shake that off and be like, you know what, that's not my energy. And realizing and meditate on the light within you and around you. Connect to the like ever-present energy of the divine. You know, your awareness is constantly going to be increasing, and your ability to understand the world is shifting. So more and more you're going to see situations from all points of view, so we don't get reactive and we don't get overstimulated. That's something I have to watch. As so much fire in my chart, I want to find more, seek more, understand more, but I can overdo it. I'll have like 3 screens going and I'll just be going mental. So I also need to realize reflection and quietude is important as well, right? Light, joy, connection to creator. Any kind of one-sided, adamant view on life blocks this vast influx of light and joy. So that's why negativity can shut that out. And we have to realize, hey, we can really expand our perception of inner reality of our life. The richness and intuition and healing abilities really emerge during these times, these enlightened phase. I'd love for you to comment down below if you feel this, like you're healing a lot faster. It can be anything really, physically, emotionally, or mentally. I bounce back a lot quicker now. I don't like an overpacked schedule, and like Ian has a couple things going on. We're getting a new refrigerator. We're getting Hagen prepared for graduation. There's a lot of stuff that comes in with my current, fairly packed schedule of life coaching as well as my reading, and I really am discerning on what I put out and how I spend my time now. And I still need that gorgeous, reflective, meditative time that refuels my tank, and you're going to be doing that, and I love that energy for you. So let's see what the joy card is going to bring in for you. This is one of my favorite cards in this deck, just because it's so happy and uplifting. Again, if you're not familiar with this deck, this is Denise Linn's The Sacred Forest Oracle. Just came out on the 25th. So I love this because this is saying, you know what, let's open our heart to celebration and fun. Let's have some fun. Who told you need to suffer to grow? Your soul expands and leaps and bounds through following your bliss and expressing your love, embracing life, yourself, and others in the moment. That's why present moment awareness does it so big time. That's why I love sometimes just going in a shop and touching and looking at all the things. It could be beads, it could be paints, existing, because in that moment I'm super present moment aware, but I also get a big creative spark going when I do that. So if you've been waiting until circumstances are different before you allow yourself to experience joy, you're going to have a long wait. We create the difference. We move a muscle, we change a thought. And because life is always changing, you don't have to, follow that same pattern follow your bliss. If you're not doing it now, when will you? Honestly, that's sometimes like putting the to-do list before you list, right? Like, let's get the you list going. What makes you happy? What makes you excited about life? Go get those resources that when you get a moment, you get to plug into the fun. It can be great snacks. It can be a great creative project, whatever you want. Your purpose in life is to experience joy. So really take step towards that now while protecting your personal boundaries as well, right? You don't need to do everything all at once, but you do need to start. So happiness really spreads to others like a wildfire, and it helps heal the world. When you're having fun, you're in a high vibration, you're laughing, you're smiling, you want to see other people also experiencing this. It's very contagious. So I love on the sayings in the book on this were so wonderful, because it was saying how replenish yourself. True happiness comes from following the dictates that you have in your soul. Life is change. Be open to change and look for joy in the moment. Find your boundaries and really stand strong and discover your joy. And boundaries can be other people's trying to get your attention, trying to get you to do things for them, your time, your resources, whatever it is. And keep those boundaries. Say no when you need time to yourself, because that's going to leave you more time for joy, right? If you're always over taxing yourself through other people's wants and desires, that doesn't leave that beautiful time for you. So discover joy, know all is well, and also feel like very expansive in time, and know that you have all the time in the world, because time is another thing that when we realize we have time, we start to focus on what we want, not what we have to do, and then we don't feel like we're in some mad dash. Now, I love the Moonlight Enchantment card for magic. You know, this talks about believe in your magic. You're being given a powerful mystical message from spirit right now. So take time to listen. Again, present moment awareness, slow everything down. If we're rushing through that park 100 miles an hour with all our bells and whistles of listening to this and checking our time and our steps and all of that, we're not going to see all the beautiful symbology and synchronicity, the white feathers, the animals, the neat interaction with nature, all of that. Let's slow down, right? Take time to listen. Allow the beautiful luminescent receptive energy of the moon to activate your creativity. You'll receive mystical messages, and you'll realize, you know, you are a spiritual messenger for others as well. So magic is going to be all around you, and the veil between the worlds is really thin right now. Fairies, elves, angels, spirit beings are just a thought away. It's indeed really a magical universe, and that's why I'm so happy I have all my beautiful decks. Just looking at the artwork transports me. It really does. I mean, just looking at like some of the imagery like this, the light that arises. I love firework, and I think this has inspired me this morning to do my little candle prayer and meditation. Fireworks beautifully for that. Moonlight, water, all of these beautiful elements. And I feel like you're going to be reminded to trust what you feel, to know you're safe. Even if you can't see it, have faith that you're being supported in mysterious and wondrous ways by unseen beings in accordance with your highest good. You know, all of this is surrounding you, a purification, and let go of the old, discard it. If it's unused, just let it go. Purify and cleanse and clutter clear your mind, your body, your home, all of that. Take time for this, because all these messages are coming in, and when you're aware and you're paying attention, you'll feel it, and it'll really bring up this sense of well-being. You know, it's like, wow, I really feel capable. I feel safe. I feel secure. I feel really like limitless. That's the word that I love, because that means we have limitless time, we have limitless resources, we have limitless ideas, protection, guidance, all of that. And when we infuse that within our day, all the hostility and all the rush goes away. Just this beautiful, magical kind of mellow energy settles in like a blanket. It keeps us warm, and we feel good, and we realize we don't have to go at max speed. We don't have to prove ourselves. We don't have to do any of that diabolical BS. It's like, let's just chill out and focus on what brings us joy, and look for this magic, and look for this enlightened, whatever it is, enlightened messages that come to us daily. When we are available and we make ourselves available for them, they show up. They show up in golden, beautiful rays of light and music and everything. So that's your daily pop, my beauties. Love and light to you. I'm going to go upload for you. And I just want to thank you guys for all your love and support. You're the absolute greatest.